These are all the Green Day albums, ranked from worst to best. Um, all their studio albums and Shenanigans, their B-sides album. Number 14, I have 1039 Smooth That Slappy Hours. It's my least favorite because it has the least amount of songs that I like on it, obviously. And the production's not that great, but it's their first album, so you can't really blame them. But it does have some good songs, like At the Library, Dry Ice, Knowledge, Judge's Daughter. But yeah, and Green Day doesn't have a terrible album. Like, all their albums are either great or just, like, mediocre. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you on this placement here. It is a very revolutionary punk rock album, so it's got that going for it. But I'm here just for the songs, and At the Library is good. Yeah, Judge's Daughter is my favorite Green Day guitar solo. Knowledge is good. Dry Ice is good. But that's about where it ends, for me at least.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to the full album, so I can't really speak for most of it, but the songs that I've heard are alright. They're not my favorite, but they're pretty good.
I also haven't listened to the full album, but At the Library and Dry Ice have been pretty good, but all the other songs definitely weren't as good as the other albums that Green Day has made.
Yeah, I have Shenanigans, their B-sides album. Uh, it's okay, I guess. Ha Ha You're Dead is probably my favorite song on that album. And all the rest are just okay, I guess. What do you think?
I haven't actually listened to Shenanigans all the way through, but I know Espionage is pretty unique because it's an instrumental. It was in Austin Powers, so that's pretty cool. I've heard Outsider, that one's not terrible. On the Wagon and Ha Ha You're Dead. I do like Ha Ha You're Dead. But that's about all I have to say for it.
Yeah, I think the album's pretty good. It's not my favorite album, but some of the songs are pretty catchy, and I like it for the most part.
Yeah, I think Shenanigans is a good album. Rotting and Ha Ha You're Dead are definitely my favorite. And Sick of Me. I feel like this should... I forgot what place this is in.
Yeah, it's 13.
13.
Yeah.
Trey, probably the worst. Well, yes, it is the worst of the trilogy because, like, half the album is just okay. Probably more than half of the album is just okay. I mean, it has a few good songs on it. I like Amanda. That one's really good. But other than that, most of the songs are just okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm with you there. It is a pretty bland album. I don't think Brutal Love is too bad. It's a pretty good opener. X Kid, I'd say, is pretty
Yeah,
good.
I do like X Kid.
And that's about it.
Yeah, I don't really like the album Trey. It's alright. I think I've listened to it like once or twice in total, but I'm just not really that much of a fan of it. But I can see that some of the songs on there are alright, not the best, but
Yeah, Trey definitely isn't my favorite of the three albums that they created. But I also agree that Brutal Love is a good opening to all the songs in Trey.
Mm-hmm. And I have Uno. Uno, it's better. Like, I feel like after Trey, the albums get a lot better. Like, I do like Uno, like Let Yourself Go, Nuclear Family. Those are two of my favorite songs of the entire trilogy. So, yeah, I do like Uno.
Yeah, I feel like the better songs are more on the front half of Uno, like Nuclear Family and Let Yourself Go. I think Carpe Diem's pretty good. Kill the DJ's weird. I don't like it, but I don't mind listening to it.
Yeah.
And there's another song, but I forget what it is.
yeah, I really like Let Yourself Go. I think it's good. Some of the other songs are also pretty good. I don't really listen to it often, but when I do, I think it's a pretty good album.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I like a lot of the songs in, like Nuclear Family, Stay the Night, Carpe Diem, Kill the DJ, Rusty Jams, and Troublemaker, and a lot more. I think this was a good, but there were a lot of songs that weren't as good as the other ones that they've made.
Yeah, Rusty James was that other song I was thinking of that I liked.
Yeah, Rusty James is good. Dose, the best end of the trilogy. It has like the best songs on it. It has, although it does have Nightlife on it, one of, if not my least favorite Green Day song. Like the instruments are good, but their feature isn't very good. It's just a weird song, but other than Nightlife and a couple others, it's actually a good album.
Yeah, Stray Heart is definitely my favorite song of the trilogy. It's one of my favorite Green Day songs, period. And then songs like Lazy Bones and Wild One, Ashley, Wow That's Loud has a very unique guitar intro. And Amy's a very different album closer, which I like.
Yeah, Amy's a good song.
Yeah, I think I don't think I've listened to at least like 2 or 3 songs on this album. But from the ones that I've heard, I think it's pretty good. I might like Uno better, but from if I made this list, but I do think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I probably would have put Uno Overdose, but there are really good songs in this, like Wild One, Make Out Party, Ashley, and I also agree that Amy was really good, like exiting, whatever you want to call
Yeah,
it.
closing song.
Yeah, album closer.
Yeah. I have Kerplunk. I really like Kerplunk. At this point, it was really hard to rank them, but out of the rest of them, Kerplunk was probably my least favorite. But Kerplunk has really good songs, like 2,000 Light Years Away, the original Welcome to Paradise, and yeah, they have the cover of My Generation closing the song.
Oh.
And yeah, just a good album.
Okay, so I really don't dislike any songs on Kerplunk. Dominated Love Slave is kind of skippable. That's really about it.
Yeah.
I like the rest of the songs.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty good album. I like it. I don't really have much to say about it because most of the songs are pretty good and listenable. A few, they're not. You want to skip them, but for the most part, I like it, and it's one of my favorites to listen to.
Yeah. I feel like if they would have released it later, it would have gotten a lot more attention.
Yeah, with better production.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like a lot of the songs in the beginning, like 2,000 Light Years Away, Welcome to Paradise. And then a lot of these songs are really good. They're just hard to skip on playlists. But then there's 8 I'm going to skip.
Father of All. I actually kind of liked Father of All. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but it's different. Which, I'd rather have some albums be different than every album be the exact same. But Father of All does have songs that I like. Sugar Youth, Take the Money and Crawl. Yeah. Fire Ready Aim's not terrible. But it does have some of my least favorite Green Day songs, like Oh Yeah and Meet Me on the Roof. I do like Meet Me on the Roof better than I originally did, but I still don't really like it.
Yeah, Father of All is a really fun album to listen to, except for 2 songs for me. I Was a Teenager bores me to tears, and Oh Yeah is just dumb.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Teenager. I despise that song.
It's so boring.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably my favorite song on the album was Take the Money and Crawl. I appreciate it for doing something different, It's like it's not bad. I think it's like pretty alright. I don't really I do occasionally listen to it, but it's not like the main album that I would choose like first when I pick up like my headphones.
Right, I agree. This playlist has a lot of good songs like Take the Money and Crawl and Graffitia, but it also has the 2 songs that I really hate. I Was a Teenager, Meet Me on the Roof. I like and don't like the Father of All song in Father of All.
Yeah, I forgot about Graffiti. I do like Graffiti.
Yeah,
Graffiti is
definitely
good.
my favorite song on the album. I love Graffiti.
21st Century Breakdown. Definitely one of their most underrated albums. I don't understand why people didn't like it. They said it like sounded too much like American Idiot, which okay, I don't know why that's a problem. But yeah, 21st Century Breakdown has some of their best songs on it. I like almost every song on it. Almost every song.
I, on the other hand, do like every song on this album. It is a very underrated album. I love it.
I agree. There's like one or two songs on this album that I don't really like, but other than that, I really like this album and I really think it's underrated.
Yeah, I agree. I like a lot of the songs in this album, like 21st Century Breakdown. East Jesus Nowhere they sing with Will Ferrell one time, and that was really funny.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And then 21 Guns, American Eulogy. A lot of these songs are really good. Probably some of my favorite Green Day songs.
Restless Heart Syndrome has the best Green Day guitar solo.
Yeah.
No cap.
I like Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. Nimrod. I like Nimrod a lot. Like their songs King for a Day and Grouch, Nice Guys Finish Last. I think it's just a really solid album. Like I'd say I like probably 95% of the songs on that album.
Yeah, Nimrod's a really good album. It has my favorite Green Day song ever, Hitchin' a Ride. I love that song. The build-up is great, and the payoff is perfect. Redundant's also really good. Nice Guys Finish Last. Platypus, I Hate You. The only songs I really don't like are Last Ride In, because it's pretty boring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at the track list here, and I don't remember Jinx at all.
Yeah, I think Nimrod's pretty good. If this was my own list, I would probably rank 21st Century Breakdown above it, but I still think it's good, and the majority of the songs are good, so it gets probably like an A or maybe a B+.
Yeah, I probably would have put 21st Century Breakdown over this, but a lot of the songs are good, like Nice Guys Finish Last, Good Riddance, King for a Day, and a lot of other songs. Redundant, but yeah.
Revolution Radio. I really liked it. I think it was a huge improvement from the trilogy. All songs except for one I like. I don't really like Somewhere Now. Still Breathing's okay. I used to not like it, but it grew on me a little bit. But yeah, songs like title track Revolution Radio, Bang Bang, Young Blood, Ordinary World, those are some of my favorite Green Day songs.
Yeah, I do agree. It is an improvement off the trilogy, but it's just kind of boring to me. I do like Bang Bang and Revolution Radio. Bouncing Off the Wall is really good. Ordinary World's pretty good, but I don't know. It just feels uninspired.
Yeah, I think Revolution Radio is actually like a really fun album to listen to. A lot of the songs are really good. Like Bang Bang, I think that one's pretty good. Yeah, I just think it's fun to listen to, and yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I like Revolution Radio a lot. A lot of the songs I do like Revolution Radio, Bouncing Off the Walls, Bang Bang, Ordinary World.
I have a Warning. In my opinion, their most underrated album. Warning is really great. Every song on there I like. Waiting, Church on Sunday. Just every song is great. Yeah, I don't know why people didn't like it as much.
Probably because it was different, and people aren't really keen to change. But yeah, other songs that I do like, Minority is a classic. Macy's Day Parade is really good. Misery has all kinds of weird instruments, which I love. Yeah. And yeah, there's only really kind of one song that I don't really care for, and that's Fashion Victim, but
yeah,
I won't get mad if somebody turns it on.
Yeah, Macy's Day Parade is like probably in my top 10 favorite Green Day songs list.
Yeah. I really like Warning. Like you said, it's probably the most underrated Green Day album. I really like the song Waiting. It's really great. I love listening to it, and I just think this album's really underrated.
Yeah, Agree. This album is really underrated. There's a lot of good songs like Hold On, Fashion Victim. I do like. Then there's Minority, obviously, and then I really like Macy's Day Parade. I feel like this album is just really underrated.
Insomniac. I really, really like Insomniac. Just not as much as Dookie and American Idiot, but every song on Insomniac's a hit. Like if you were to play any Insomniac song, I could probably sing all the lyrics. So yeah, Insomniac is great.
Yeah, that has my favorite instrument tones by far of any Green Day album. The guitar sounds great, the bass is awesome, and the drums sound good. The bass on this album, Mike Dirnt's on a whole nother level. Like, you can tell that they were on something.
Yeah, they were definitely taking something.
Oh yeah. Performance enhancers.
Yeah, I really like this album. I think it's good. I don't really have much to say about it. I mean, I pretty much just only have like positive things to say about it. I can't really think of a song that I like despise out of this album. So I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. This is a really good album, like Brat, and then Brain Stew, obviously, Jaded, West Gum Sign. I don't know, I have nothing bad to say about this album.
Yeah, Dookie. Definite. I'd say probably their most influential album. Probably the most influential album in punk, for sure. And every single song on Dookie is a hit. For all the way from Burnout all the way down. Uh, yeah, it has my favorite Green Day songs: Having a Blast, Pulling Teeth, Burnout, like I said, Basket Case, When I Come Around, the iconic Green Day songs. And even the ones that aren't as popular, like Eminus Sleepus and In the End, those are some of my favorite Green Day songs still.
Yeah, like you said, every song is good. There's not a bad song. The only song that I'll kind of skip off this album is All By Myself, but that's a bonus track, so I don't really count that.
Yeah, I really like this album. It's really good. I don't know why, except when I played When I Come Around the drums, I had so much fun because it's super simple. Like, it's not that hard to learn on drums, but it was super fun. And because of that, it's probably like my favorite Green Day song because it's fun to listen to, and whenever I played it on the drums, it was super fun. So yeah, I like this album, and all the other songs are great.
Yeah, all the songs in this album are really good. There's not a song that I wouldn't want to skip if someone didn't play it on like a radio or something. I feel like Longview, that was probably really good. I can't remember the exact part, but I think it was Mike Dirnt who made this. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah, he made the intro.
Yeah.
The part where he makes it like go deeper and deeper and deeper in the grunt, and the guitar stopping like at one. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
American Idiot. Probably Green Day's most popular album. Probably has their most popular songs besides, Basket Case and When I Come Around and stuff. But, yeah, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, American Idiot. This is kind of like Green Day's revival. Like, they thought about breaking up before, and then they made American Idiot and changed everything. Like, all the songs on American Idiot, could probably be in my top 20 Green Day songs list. From American Idiot down to What's Her Name. It's just, everything about this album's great. Nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah, this one's a contender for one of my favorite albums of all time. It's either this or Master of Puppets from Metallica. But, yeah, like you said, not a single bad song. It all flows really well, too, if you listen to the album all the way through.
Yeah, and the album's like a story. Really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this album. It's probably like a lot of people's favorites, but that's for a reason because it's really good. And yeah, it's probably my favorite Green Day album too. So I completely agree with it being a number one.
Yeah, I completely agree. This playlist should be on number one. All the songs are good from American Idiot to What's Your Name. And I have all of these songs on my playlist, and I could probably sing all the lyrics to them if someone played it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.